Ben Teale is an apprentice stonemason training at Malton College, and he works with his father Mick, who's an experienced stonemason and has worked on some of the most prestigious buildings in the UK. They're both based here at Burghley House, and they're the only two stonemasons working here. I'm going to have a walk around with them now, take a look at what they've been working on, and hear all about Ben's plans for the future. William Cecil was Lord High Treasurer to Queen Elizabeth I and built Burghley House between 1555 and 1587. Like most powerful men of his time, it needed to have some serious curb appeal, and it most certainly did. And it's believed that he wanted to impress one woman, Queen Elizabeth I, more than anyone else, and he created a bedroom just for her. But the twist in the tale was that a member of the household contracted smallpox, and although the Queen was close by, she was unable to visit the house. The stone used to build the house is a golden limestone which was quarried from land owned by Cecil at nearby Kingscliff. The roof is Collyweston slate. Much of what is used today is reclaimed from across Burghley's vast estate. Mick and Ben moved from Yorkshire and have only been working at Burghley House for a couple of years. But Mick had previously worked on the restoration of Burghley's iconic 18th century Lime Bridge in 2021. The 16th century clock tower at Burghley House is a particularly striking feature, which is topped by a pyramid-shaped obelisk with a clock face flanked by lions. There are 76 Tuscan order chimneys here, and while that might seem excessive, you have to remember this man was out to impress Queen Elizabeth and her entourage of 100 people who would surely need a few fires to keep warm. On the roof you'll also find decorative cupolas and pinnacles and much more besides. Recently, Ben and Mick took down some of these chimneys to the top of the columns before rebuilding and releading the joints. Each weighed around 2.5 tonnes. Mick and Ben have recently started working on the roof of the Orangery too, remasoning in a couple of places. The workshop is on the edge of the estate and we're off there now to see what Ben's been working on. Obviously you want to know, you two work together.
Yeah.
So, Michael,
Yeah.
how did you get into stonemason yourself?
Well, I actually started as a bricklayer and got into it back in 1994. Went to Doncaster College, became a bricklayer. Got offered a job in 2000 working on monuments for English heritage. And then that was it, stayed with them and they put me through my banker work at York College and today is where we are now at Burghley House.
So, right, obviously you've spoken to me briefly about what it's like to work together. What is it like to work together? Because obviously it's just you guys. So do you feel proud of him?
Yeah, of course I feel proud of him. He's into it, you know, he enjoys it. To be honest, I'm sick of him going home and talking about it. But home's life is home life, not stonework. Yeah. But, you know, we get on, we have a laugh. We've worked together for a long time, whether it's been here or other places. We've always worked together.
What are the biggest challenges, do you think, of working together? Is it like the fact that there's like boundary issues or...?
It can be.
He thinks he knows everything.
No, but...
He's a knowledge basin.
No, it can be, you know, you have to go home with him at the end of the day. But that also works in the other point of it. You've got to respect what he says and what he does because he'll be making you tea. So...
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah. So it can put a lot of people off, but it's not too bad.
It's important to have young people involved in stonemasonry.
We've got to keep the heritage going because if we don't, nobody will do it. And what happens in 15, 20 years' time when we've all retired and we've got nobody coming through? Who's going to look after it?
So you think apprenticeships are important?
Massively to have apprenticeships.
Do you know many of the young people? Obviously, is it something that I think people are particularly passionate about, or people don't?
I wouldn't say it was known. Even in Yorkshire, it's not very known, to be honest. A lot of people just go into bricklaying or other trades. It's just easily accessible. It's at every college. So...
Yeah, it's harder finding places that do stonemasonry, isn't it?
Yeah.
What would you like your legacy to be?
Oh, that's a good question.
To be known. we've worked at other companies before, and you're just that company.
Yeah, you're just a dog's person, aren't you?
You're just a number. But here, we can make bigger, better stuff here and be well known. We should be putting the guidebooks and stuff like that. But yeah, just and show it off more. We don't show our heritage skills off enough. You know, there's stuff out there that we can do, and other people look at us and think, "Oh, you do that?" Well, yeah, we do that. So
But it's a sense of pride, isn't it?
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Every piece of work you do is a piece of pride.
Yeah.
If you've got no pride in your work, then it's not going to be any good.
Because also, when you're like looking at something you've done, it will irritate you if it's not. You'll know it's not perfect to you.
Yeah.
Other people will think it's great.
Yeah,
So
that's what I do every time.
I was going to say, you say you've got pretty high standards.
Sometimes.
Too high sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
He thinks if it looks incredible.
Everything has to be perfect.
Yeah.
If it's not, I'll try and tweak it, and that's when you cause more mistakes to it by trying to overdo it. So
So, how often does Olive come with you?
every day.
Every day, the dust dog.
Unless we know we're working in someone's house all day, every day, she comes with us.
What's your favourite part of Burghley?
My favourite part of Burghley is being able to work on the house, to be honest. It's a great stature of work, and yes, a great place to work.